saw that damage. We saw it as it was happening yesterday. The EF2 tornado did all of that and then so much more in other areas. So tell me, how do they make that determination as to when they're going to sound that alarm?
Well, it's done by either visual, somebody seeing the tornado, whether it be law enforcement or fire department, someone along those lines, or it may be an algorithm that's set up in the radar that pops up an alert, says, hey, we're seeing that the winds here are beginning to rotate. So when this happens, and we talk about spin-up tornadoes all the time, and that almost gets washed over because, you know, I think, oh, maybe an isolated tornado, but when we do have them, and it can happen like this, with severe thunderstorms, they can spin up a decent tornado. Now you're talking about a tornado with EF2 caliber. We're looking at about 110 to 135 miles per hour. So that is substantial. We're talking about a really healthy rotating column of air, and it looked as if this one had multiple vortices across our area. And at this point, we will continue to see damage reports coming in from across our area where we did have an isolated tornado or two pop up. And again, this is just one of those scenarios that we are looking at. It's now springtime. Basically, with the temperatures the way they are, we have to deal with the potential for a tornado or two. We had a severe thunderstorm watch which had come out, but the National Weather Service folks do a fantastic job here in Birmingham at detecting tornadoes and seeing them before they actually hit the ground. The past couple of weeks, we've had weather scenarios where a burst of energy can happen, and that's when a tornado develops. We're talking about an updraft just beginning to rotate very quickly. And notice the roofs. That's really where we're looking at most of the damage on a lot of these houses, because of the fact a tornado, it is a natural vacuum. It lifts. That's why we always tell folks, get in a small room. If the roof goes, walls collapse.